What's going on, everybody? I'm back again with another vlog, and today I'm gonna walk the full length of Canal Street, which is a street which is about 1 mile long or about 1.6 kilometers long, and it literally connects Jersey City, New Jersey with Brooklyn. So there's like a mixture of cultures. It divides pretty much Little Italy and Chinatown on one side, and it's also known like a bargain area where you can bargain out the price and all that. So I'm gonna walk all the way the full length from one side to the other side, and I'm gonna take you guys with me, so join me. So one thing about Canal Street is it's always busy, a lot of traffic jam, and rush hour is getting pretty close. I mean, it's not even 4 o'clock yet, but I can see all the traffic jam going on around here because a lot of people, they want to take the Harlem Tunnel to Jersey City. You can start seeing over here the signs of Jersey City Highway 78 that goes all the way to Pennsylvania, and you can see all the traffic jams going on around here. Like a lot of people, when they think about Canal Street, they think about the main area that divides Mott Street and Chinatown with Mulberry Street in Little Italy, but it's a pretty long street, like I say, almost a mile or maybe a mile long. It goes from one side, and then it's really important because you can connect and take the Brooklyn Bridge, or then if you want to go to Jersey City, New Jersey, or anywhere in Jersey, you just go over this side and take the Harlem Tunnel. So I'm gonna walk forward. I'm just beginning, and I gotta say, I would love the mixed architecture happening around here. Then here you can see, like I'm talking about, the classic Art Deco, beautiful architecture, and the traffic jam over here trying to go to the Harlem Tunnel. Then some modern buildings over here, architecture. Like I say, it's a lot of traffic jam, and then over the other side you're gonna see plenty of traffic. Then when I walk a little bit forward, you're gonna see like a beautiful view of the Freedom Tower down in downtown. So this is an area that I think I like it much more better in Times Square or any other area in New York City. Like I think it's pretty much worth it to visit. And let me tell you how challenging it is crossing over here. But I had the right because of light. So you gotta be really brave to cross the streets over here, man. Downtown is over that way. More architecture, a lot of traffic jam. The light is my favorite, so I'm gonna do my best to cross it. And you can see how the traffic jam keeps on going. I'm literally just starting to walk the street, so I started right away by the 1 train. I walk a little forward to the West Side Highway so I can walk the entire length of this street. And then you can see what I'm talking about. Traffic jam continues. I gotta say, I would hate to drive around here, especially when it's rush hour and you're just stuck in traffic for, you know, a long time and it doesn't move, only a little bit. But ahead of me, you're gonna see some really nice architecture. Then I gotta say, here, if you get out the 1 train by Canal Street, it's pretty interesting because you can see all this impressive architecture, like the Jenga looking building there that I took a picture on my Instagram. Then if I cross the street 1 block down, you're gonna see the Freedom Tower. And I gotta say, this is like a really busy area over here. Whoa, I almost fall down. And then to my right, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. The Freedom Tower right there, with the highway going underground. I believe that's the one that goes to the Lincoln Tunnel. I mean the Harlem Tunnel. And then it looks like they got like a market over here. Not sure, maybe they're setting up the Christmas trees for the holidays. And then that's the subway station. This side takes you all the way to uptown, the Bronx. Then the other side takes you to Ferry Street, where you can take the Staten Island Ferry. And you can see how the traffic jams keeps on going. But it's pretty nice, the sky with the skyscrapers. Yeah, it just keeps going. Let me show you, all the way back there. Ahead of me, nothing special, but like a little bit plaza. Kind of resembles a little bit of Harlem, New York, but like with the way how the architecture looks like. And you can rent your bike over there. There's like a statue over there. Beautiful architecture over here, you know. And then ahead of me, too bad the GoPro can't zoom, but you can see the Empire State Building, like right there, that little spot that I'm pointing around. But yeah, this area is pretty nice with architecture and all that. It's really beautiful. And like I say, now with the daylight savings, it gets dark a little earlier, so you know, I try to rush the video. But I like how the sky, you know, it sets down. I gotta say, the weather's like really cold, but it still looks pretty nice. So I gotta say, this is one of the streets that does a lot of connectors with neighborhoods here in New York City, like the borderline of downtown. You can connect also with the Soho District, then you walk forward, and like I said, one side is Little Italy, the other one is Chinatown. Then you got Broadway, which is a beautiful street, pretty long in New York City. and depends what side you go, you're always gonna see like some pretty nice architecture. But like I said, the traffic jam keeps going on, and you can admire the beauty of the buildings over here. There goes the police. And then I'm gonna walk forward, and you're gonna see how interesting the street gets. Then over here you can start seeing some business, street vendors. All the things going on, people selling this stuff. Yeah, I like the architecture over here, really beautiful. I like the buildings, the brick buildings, everything makes it nice. You can still see how the traffic goes all the way up. Probably goes all the way to Brooklyn. And there are some businesses that are still affected over here. But they paint like graffiti, and there's a lot of subway lines that stop in Canal Street, so it's pretty convenient for you, you know. And this is literally a little bit of the Italian section, I believe. We got like some outdoor dining over there in the streets. Actually, no, I think it's Soho District. There's another subway line, NQRW. I'm gonna keep walking forward. And the street over here that crosses by, it's actually Broadway. Goes all the way to downtown, all the way uptown. I think it passes the Bronx. It's a pretty long street. So like within a block or two, I'm literally entering Chinatown. I know because I can see like the lights, how they set it up with the Chinese style. So I'm gonna walk forward. You're gonna start seeing how the street changes with all the multicultural and everything happening around. So I'll show you. You can see some shops around across the street. And it's gonna get more intense when I walk over here. Then they got like street vendors, a little bit of everything here. They sell really good stuff over here, products. And it keeps going over here, and you can bargain down the prices. Right, there's a big YouTuber calling broadcast. He made a video in New York, and it was actually in this street, especially the Chinatown area. So his channel is based on that, and traveling around countries and bargaining down the prices. So there's like a dim sum shop, store. Here's another shop selling winter clothes like hats, gloves, everything to keep you warm. And over there you can see Chambers Street, where the City Hall is, right there in the end. And now here's gonna get pretty interesting. Yeah, I say there's a lot of shops around here in this street. Here's some of the shirts I saw there have a little bit of graphic language. But like I say, a free country, I guess you can wear, you know, whatever you want. And then a lot of things to sell here, you know, it's not really like real, it's a lot of fake products, but sometimes, you know what, I don't even mind, because a lot of people are not gonna know it, you know. I guess as long as you look good and feel yourself, I think that's what matters, really. You can see how busy it is, the street. A lot of vendors. And I recommend you guys support them, you know. I know they got hit really bad with the pandemic, but they're still trying to make a living. Mulberry Street is famous for Little Italy, and this one's famous for the Chinatown section. You can see it. So you can see the street keeps going, and I'm gonna walk all the way ahead where the bridge is, and then I'm gonna go underground underneath, because the street keeps going more like a local vibe, which a lot of people, they don't venture around. They mostly venture around this area while I'm walking, but it's still pretty interesting to walk around, you know, and see what's happening. So this is where it gets pretty interesting, because you see the bridge over there, then the street goes over that way, and it looks like any regular neighborhood. So I'm gonna walk all the way to East Broadway. That's pretty much where the Canal Street ends. And then if you drive around this bridge, it goes all the way to Brooklyn, New York, which I crossed it a while ago. And then in the right side you walk, and it got a nice view of Chinatown. Like mostly when you Google Chinatown, you're gonna see like Broadway and the view of the City Hall in the background. So it makes it pretty interesting. You can bike. I think one side is for the bike lane, then the other side is for you to walk pedestrian. But I'll give you a 360 view of what's going on over here. All the architecture happening, all the traffic jams. So Also, another thing about this side over here, away from that area, it says you can take those Chinese buses that takes you to Philadelphia, a lot of states around the United States for cheap to, you know, like about $15 depending. I never had it, but I had some friends that take it, and I guess it's good if you're willing to take a long commute. You know, it's up to you, but that's a good way to get around the United States if you're on a budget. Here you see downtown, the entrance of the bridge. And then back here, a lot of people, they don't know, but there's still Canal Street. It continues all the way to East Broadway, like I say, which stretches about a mile long, or 1.6 kilometers. But yeah, let's walk to the end and see what the neighborhood looks like around here. Here you can see how different it looks. It looks like any other regular street. But like I said, there's a lot of ticket vending places where you can buy to take one of those Chinese buses. I saw some of those says it takes you all the way to Ohio. There's a bike shop, pizzeria down here. They got like the architecture right here across the street. So as you guys know, Chinatown in New York City is pretty huge. And then back there's like more of a local vibe with the bridge and all that. And the subway line passing by. And here, like in any other place in New York City, you see the delis. Like I say, a lot of people about Canal Street, they don't venture this side. But I think it's pretty cool where you can see the architecture, the way you still see all the business going on around here, the shops and everything, connecting to another section in New York City, which is the Broadway area. Yeah, I like this old buildings over here. Pretty nice. And here they got this restaurant where you can sit outside, but like I say, it's like 30-something degrees outside, so it's cold. Also, I think I might be reaching the borderline of Lower East Side, which is another cool neighborhood in New York City. It changed a lot. And I made a video there a while ago, eating food in Casa Adela with two other YouTubers, Urbanese and Tongo. So, you know, it's a pretty interesting neighborhood to explore. So now I'm kind of reaching the ending of Canal Street. There's a local park over here. Give you a 360 view of the street that goes all the way back there. And it ends up in a little plaza over here with a statue. You can rent your city bikes. And this is another street right here. Probably another neighborhood, another section. So that was the end of my video walking the full length of Canal Street. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there, everybody. God bless y'all and peace.